All right, so let's talk about this because recycling can be confusing, Louis, I have to tell you. So first off, why are we talking about recycling today? What's up with it?
Well, I think you're right in saying recycling is confusing.
It is.
It's a complicated, a big issue.
It causes lots of fights in homes.
It does. And really, it's a global industry. So this is not just a Tacoma issue. This is a worldwide issue. And the issue is, in the last year and a half, China has made some changes to their policies about what they will take from the rest of the world in terms of recycling. And prior to that, they were the major importer of recyclables, and now they are not taking a lot of those materials they took before. So the global industry has had to develop and find other markets for those recyclable materials to get recycled.
Wow, I mean, that's certainly an email and a text message you don't want to miss. By the way, China's not accepting a ton of recyclables anymore. So how does that affect us here in Tacoma?
Well, the good news is that the material that we collect in the recycle bin is still getting recycled.
Okay.
So that's the good news.
Good.
But we've had to, our materials go to a contractor that sorts them all out, and they have to find markets.
Right.
And so now China's not taking them, so they've had to find markets in India, Malaysia, other Asian countries, and the impact to us is the cost.
I was going to say that's time, and time equals money.
And it's more expensive to ship it.
You bet.
So there's shipping costs, there's more expense to those markets. So the impact to us is really about the cost of the program.
Okay, so we're going to hear more about that in a second. So Preston, so how is the city updating their residents and also gathering input about what to do next? Because this is, it's something you definitely want to be aware of when you open up your bill and go, why is the recycling so much?
Exactly, yeah. The city council and leadership in the city would really like to see customers involved and residents involved in the process here. So earlier this year we started that process and are looking at a variety of methods, community outreach meetings, focus groups, surveys. We've also revamped our website as well so that people can stay up to date on the changes. If they go to www.tacomarecycles.org/changes, that outlines a lot of the changes that the city's looking at, how you can get involved, as well as our survey, which we would appreciate more people taking so that we can try to get as broad input as possible.
Absolutely. So get to the website. It seems like that's where you need to be to keep yourself updated. And I'm sure there are updates that you can sign up for that you can also get into your mailbox. If I know the city of Tacoma, they're very efficient.
Yes, we have on the website, if you take the survey, there's an option to opt in into email updates as well. So that would be one way that you can stay up to date on some changes.
If you could tell our viewers one thing today about recycling, what would it be, Louis?
I think the thing to remember is the goal of recycling is for that material to get reused, put into a new product. So it's really important that the right materials go into the bin and that those materials then have to be sorted out and sent to market. So they need to be clean and dry and the right materials that go in.
There we go. What would you add to that?
I think with my position being focused on the community outreach portion of this project, I would encourage people to participate in this process and reach out to me if they have questions, so far as either via email or even calling me on the phone if they have questions, checking our website for regular updates so that they can be involved because these changes will impact people across the city. So we want people to be involved in the process. We want to hear from people and hear what they have to think about the options and things that we may not have thought of that we can then discuss and carry forward in the project.
Absolutely. And just to clarify, this is residential, not commercial. Is that correct? Okay, good.
Correct.
Yeah, because it's, it's now is the time to get in and to look at these options, and if there are meetings you can attend, or if we can bend your ear for a bit, Preston, that's the time to do it before everything is dotted and crossed with the city council. And then, of course, the outcry is, how did I not know about this? So if you're a homeowner here in Tacoma, you definitely want to make sure that you're aware of this information.